line of fraudulence with regard to the suggestion that these players wanted Jim Montgomery to go. And the 617 texter says, there is no reporting anywhere that says that. I mean, there's no reporting on any of this. So
it's just speculation.
The only real reporting is the reporting on the Jeremy Swayman issue when it came to his deal.
Right. And Flute Ocean's Owl reported that, what day it was, a couple days ago, where basically that Fluto said that the locker room had a strained relationship. The exact quote from Fluto in The Athletic reads, "What's done is done. Swayman's priority is to find his confidence, clean up his game, and proved to his teammates that he was right to play hardball," which that in and of itself, you absolute losers. Right to play hardball? You have collectively bargained agreements that are grown and risen based on the other players seeking new money that wasn't in your contract, so that when you negotiate, the market has been reset. Fluto continues, if Swayman continues to take backward steps, he will not have many friends left in the dressing room. So
that's crazy. That is crazy.
If you are the other players though, and you're putting in the work going into the season, and then you're watching Jeremy Swayman hold out, the brotherhood also exists both ways. So they might be looking at him saying like, "Oh man, like we got to be better than we were last season, and we're going to start off." Maybe they believe the rust situation. He's not playing as well because he didn't have as much time as they did. I can understand why those players could be, especially if they don't like him.
But you could do that about holding out. You could say, he should have been here or should have been working.
But we understand why he isn't.
Right.
Like, you could be mad at him and say, man, we could have used you during training camp, but we get it. But to see
I guess you can kind of understand it. Like, they're all there, trained there. They want to advance further in the playoffs. This is Brad Marchand's, the end of his run.
Right.
And so, wait a minute, this guy is not showing. The rest of us are showing up, and this guy isn't showing up.
But what if he showed up when he finally got the deal done? If he shows up and he's out of shape or hasn't been putting in the work outside of the team, then the guys.
They should be mad at him. Who they should be mad at? Turn your attention to Sweeney and Neely. Get the deal done.
Right.
So this tells me one or two things. You either should be mad at Sweeney and Neely for getting the deal done, or I don't know what the word I would use, but you're so jealous that you don't think Swayman is worth $8.2 million. Because you're like, why the hell is this guy holding out? He's not worth that money. Get your ass here, take the $6 million that they want to give you, and shut the hell up. Right. Because that's what you're worth.
And if if Neely is right that he had 64 million reasons to show up, so you held out, you precluded him from showing up over $500,000. Like, so, Sweetie and Neely, why couldn't you just get there? It's honestly, it'd be one thing.
Well, but wasn't it? It wasn't over 500,000
a year.
It was. Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, I think didn't Rich have Jeremy Swayman looking for upwards of 10?
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
So,
and the Chicklets guy, or Spitting Chicklets guy, I can't remember which one it was, said the offer was around 6 initially.
Yeah, 6.2.
So there's a massive gap. If you're Swayman's looking for close to 10 and they're offering around 6, whoa, we have a massive gap on where we see me as a player and where you see me as a player.
And last year at the hearing, which was the arbitration deal that went awry,
that really upset Jeremy Swayman.
They could have done a 2-year pact that would have removed all of this. So if you really want to go back to the beginning, the organization effed this up from top to bottom.
Bingo.
And the players, as the great Bill Parcells, he coached Wiggy, you give players an excuse, they'll take it. And that's what they keep doing. The whole organization, yesterday, Greg, the cut we played with Sweeney, saying, now this all falls on me. Oh, that's very, convenient for you, Don, because you just fired a guy, now you're taking accountability.
So do you think, Greg, the players don't believe Swayman is worth $8 million or 8.2 is what he's getting? Because if they're going to be upset that he held out and did all this, that tells me that they feel he's not worth that money.
It's alarming that reporting is that if he doesn't, start playing well, that he's not going to have very many friends left in the locker room. Like he doesn't have them now.
Or what if he says, you know,
like,
how about you guys, hey, Marchand, how about you put the puck in the net?
But you also have to like when Charlie McAvoy says we lost it, like what is it?
That I don't know.
Like
Riz.
yeah, but it really is like it seems like they were pissed about that deal and then just decided they're not going to play.
That is so petty and jealous. That would honestly be like your boy Pete Pritch being upset that D. White got a big max deal and Pritch is going, wait a second. I do just as well.
Seems like a character issue.
We lost it.
Yeah, like,
but I mean, it does. I'm sure it happens.
No, I think what guys do, here's what guys do, and I've been around it before. I'll see a guy who's playing my position, who's getting paid, and I'll be like, I can't believe. And I'm telling my close group of friends, like, damn, I can't believe this dude is making that much money, and I'm making this. But I know that's the nature of the game. That's how it works.
You say that here about Curtis.
Well, that's how the nature. But I say it behind.
I make a lot of money. That would be
behind
news
the
to me.
scenes.
Can I also just give, this is for Shime. Dan Orlovsky just released his top quarterbacks redrafting.
Oh.
Do you want to know who's number one?
Yeah, he has Jaden Daniels, I believe.
Jaden Daniels, number one. Drake May, number two.
Did you see his retweet of that?
Wrestled not putting May at number one. I
There
did.
you go.
I did.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Just wanted to beat Shime with that.
So
That's low character, Greg. It's for hockey guys to be upset